And we're back.
Yes. Now we're in his and hers, aren't we? We're in his and hers. We went shopping, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did indeed.
We popped out today to go and visit the lovely Mr. Dixon of Hot Pod's Chilli products.
And we picked up
We did. We picked up these.
some nice shirts.
We did. I'm trying to sort of...
Yeah. So I wonder what it is we're reviewing today.
Tropical Storm, isn't it?
Oh, it could be. Are we having a chili eating competition?
If you want to have a chilli eating competition?
I think we should.
All right then. 3, 2, 1. Chomp those chilies!
I noticed that when I sat down, sorry. It looked like he was trying to eat the chili, you know.
Oh dear.
So, Corrosion.
Yes. Do I feel we should be having Sisters of Mercy, this Corrosion playing in the background, but it would end up with some kind of strike, wouldn't it? But we can't do
Record company ninjas would abseil down the side of the house, come in through the window and shoot us all dead.
that. But it would work so well.
And then charge us money for it. That's the way they work, you know. So, Hot Pods. Corrosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about this, shall we?
Well, first of all, show off that amazing label. Or as best as we possibly can on this. It's gorgeous, it's shiny, it's got that beautiful kind of metallic thing to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And I absolutely love that logo. Hence why we also like the t-shirts as well.
This is Corrosion Extreme Hot Sauce. Now, Stephen's done a thing. He's done a thing with his range.
He has. He has.
So, you start off down the bottom end with Mild Beast and you go all the way through and it gets hotter and warmer as you go along.
Mild to well.
Kind of pretty standard stuff when it comes to chili sauces. Mild, hot, okay. Then he got, like, to hot and he just went, nah, let's turn it up to 11. Right, let's crank this, okay? So he decided to launch his extreme range.
Yes. So Endgame.
Corrosion.
That's an extreme corrosion. Yeah.
I don't know if Turmoil's in there as well.
I don't think so. I think Turmoil is just in the top end of hot.
But yeah, Endgame and Corrosion.
We know how hot Endgame is, don't
And
we?
he decided that because they were a bit special, they get a bit special labels as well. So they're kind of metallic-y, reflective, you know, whereas his other ones, beautiful artwork, but they're not that kind of reflective metallic label. So these stand out when you go visit him on his stall. They're at the end, standing there looking scary, but shining in the sunlight. Quite clever, and yeah, I do like these. The minute that he revealed that, I don't think I've known so many people change their profile pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, it was bonkers, wasn't it?
It was just that was everybody's profile picture for about a month in the chili group. So yeah, you know, obviously people love it. So he decided to put it on a t-shirt.
Quite rightly.
So now you can walk down the road and scare people.
But I think what's
I
also
do that
about
most
it,
days. But
well, you do that without the t-shirt, don't you?
yeah. Well, if I did it without a t-shirt, I'd scare everyone, but, including myself.
But yeah, the t-shirts are currently available on the website. They are limited edition, so get in there. Hence, this was day one of release, wasn't it? Which is why we weren't planning to go out anywhere, but we did dash down to Ripley.
We did.
To get our hands on them.
We did the t-shirt.
The t-shirt mad dash, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And you wanted to pick up some...
We needed some more...
night tonic.
Night tonic, yeah.
Anyhow, now that we've talked everyone to sleep, we have mixed super hot chilies, 36%. Now, the reason Stephen does mixed super hots is because he grows so many different types. We pick occasionally with him, and we may well be doing
next week.
Next Sunday, I think.
Next week, yes.
Can't
wait.
And all these different plants, he's got, specific chilies for certain sauces, like Mild Beast, for example. And then he tends to use mixed chilies because there are so many different types. It gives him a great range of production throughout the year.
Yep.
Because they don't all pod at the same time. Some will be earlier than others and stuff. Gives him a good range to choose from when he does his competitions and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
He's always got at least 15, 20 different types of chili on the grow, and multiple plants. So he's always got 10 that he can pick out for
easily,
a competition. Yeah. But it does mean that you are going to have things like reapers, scorpions, bootlers, hurt berries,
bonnets,
pretty hot stuff in there. So yeah, if you imagine kind of super hots, 1 million plus Scovilles, 36% of
However,
the bottle.
the other also interesting thing about that is the fact that you're not just limited to one kind of burn. No. You're going to get an all-round layering of stuff. It's not just going to be throat, it's not just going to be tongue, it's going to be...
This will set your whole face on fire.
Taste explosion, I think.
Grape juice.
This is getting back onto like the ingredients.
Yeah, now you're taking us off track.
Me.
Grape juice, red peppers, passata, tomatoes, and tomato juice with citric acid. We have pomegranate molasses, 6.3%.
That's quite a good percentage, actually, isn't it, to have that?
Red wine vinegar, white wine vinegar, rapeseed oil. And just because there wasn't enough chili in there, chipotle, which has pecan nuts, shell smoked, 1.8% in there, sugar, salt, black pepper, coriander seeds, cloves, fennel seeds, and smoked paprika.
There's a lot going on in there. Lots of different flavours, lots of different heat. There's sweetness, there's acidity, there's all sorts.
This is going to be a warm one.
It's going to be warm, yeah. Do we think it's going to give you the classic hot pots hiccups?
Probably. They normally do.
Coming from the girl who got hiccups off a pickled onion yesterday, but
So, I'm so proud! It came off in one go. That
was looking like it was almost going to be video number 2 where you needed me to do the lid for you.
Smell that.
Oh, that's smoky, isn't it? I'm getting super hots, but I'm not getting just super hots there. I'm smelling, if you can smell sweet, I'm smelling sweetness.
That to me smells like a barbecue glaze.
Yeah.
It's got that smoky, it's got that sweet, little bit of chili going on there.
Yeah, but you can smell sort of the herbs in there, so like the cloves, definitely getting the cloves coming through.
But it does smell like a barbecue.
Yeah.
Sauce, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Interesting. We have tried this, haven't we, at the stall?
Yes.
Pre-COVID.
Pre-release, yeah.
So we have tried this, and I'm trying to remember if I thought, oh yeah, great barbecues, but that's certainly what it smells like to me. So it's a hot pod sauce, so it's going to be chunky. They're normally nice and thick. It may take a moment to release the beast. Here it comes.
Oh, look at that.
You can tell kind of the signature Stephen has with his sauces. They tend to be quite, I don't want to use the word thick, but the consistency is quite thick. They tend to hold their shape on the spoon and stuff.
Well, it's just because they're absolutely jam-packed full of goodies, though, aren't they?
Mm.
Well, now that's out, the smell of the peppers is starting to come through a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely getting even more smoke. So I'm kind of almost able to distinguish the chipotle from the smoked paprika.
Mm.
Now it's out on the spoon.
Well.
Oh God, that smells amazing.
Let's give ourselves hiccups. Cheers.
And there comes the heat. So straight away for me was that the smokiness, initial sweetness. The cloves have really come through for me now, and the fennel. I can feel my cheeks are getting quite pink. Are my cheeks getting quite pink?
A little bit.
Yeah, I can feel there's kind of a heat going, kind of rising through my face. But a really nice sweetness. It's got a really good consistency to it. But I have got that all-round pepper burn.
Oh, yeah.
So it started off flat at the tongue. It's actually in my cheeks, on my lips. A nice warmth, not too much at the moment in the throat, but it's a proper builder. But it's really, really... It's a really interesting kind of barbecue smoky taste.
Mm.
I think you could definitely use it sort of as a barbecue glaze. It's got exactly the right consistency to stick on that. It's not overly sweet. The pomegranate molasses just add a really nice kind of ability to sort of caramelise, I think.
Yeah.
And just a nice sweet balance, but it's smoky, it's sweet, it's savoury, it's hot. And you're not hiccuping.
No. Definitely one for the chili head barbecues.
Mm.
I could see that being blobbed onto, meat on the grill, brushed over. There's enough sweetness in it with the molasses and the sugar to give you the ability to caramelise nicely.
Mm.
And it's a thick enough sauce that it won't just fall off.
Yeah.
It'll get hot, start to caramelise, and then you could form an incredible bark on some ribs with that.
Yeah.
Or maybe just a tiny bit of vinegar and some of that mixed together. Drop your chicken wings in. You want some hot chicken wings, that will sort you out.
Mm. There's actually something almost quite umami about it, isn't there?
Mm.
That I'm thinking, that if you had it brushed on a steak, if you had a really nice big thick sort of rump steak, I think actually with the flavour, or a ribeye, that brushed on it, and I should have brought a tissue because my nose is running.
It's warm.
But yeah, it would, that just brushed onto a steak, the beefiness of the beef and the umami that's with that would actually be really good. Cool. Hello, nose.
Heat for me, all round the mouth. Not too bad in the throat though.
No, it's more mouth for me.
All the way from the back to the front.
Oh dear.
Cheeks, tongue, lips. It's a tingler. It really is. It's definitely not one for beginners.
Yeah.
You know, it's in extreme hot sauce.
Yeah. It's
The clue is in the name,
Yeah.
you know. Beautiful flavours. You know, definitely a must-have for anything you would barbecue. You know, veggie kebabs, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think whack a little bit of that into a chili con carne.
Yeah, chili con carne.
Well.
You could put that in there. You could drop it in. I would say probably a stew. Maybe a soup, depending on what the soup was.
Yeah, I think with the cloves and things like that in there, it's a really nice kind of like a winter warmer.
Yeah, beef
type
stew,
thing, isn't
something
it? So
like
that's
that.
a really hearty beef stew, or you know, a dark meat
Lamb
stew.
something what I would call yeah,
Something rich.
yeah. There's a word, isn't there? And I can't think of it, so I'm not sure why I brought it up.
But I think
Hearty.
Hearty. That's a good word.
Yeah.
I'd also probably, if I was making like a Welsh rarebit, I would swap out the Worcester sauce.
Yep.
And actually stick that in instead.
Yep.
Because it's got that kind of the flavour and the kind of umami thing that goes with that. That with some English mustard with a Welsh rarebit would be cracking.
Heat level for you?
I'm actually going to push this one to a 5 for me.
So probably a 4.5, 5 for me. It's a
hot.
warm one. You know, it is a warm one. Endgame, which is like the super mega crazy hot sauce that he does. I can't remember what I gave it now.
I can't remember if we went 5 or 6 on that.
No, I think it was higher. I think I gave it an 8, possibly.
Yeah. I mean that's comfortable. It's it's going off. I've only had a spoonful, mind, but
yeah, the burn's starting to die down.
yeah.
Really good sauce. So.
Ooh, it's tasty.
hotpodchiliproducts.com is where you need to be if you want to have a look. You can, at the moment, as you said, these t-shirts. I'm going to lift my t-shirt up. Look at that. Corrosion hot pods. You can pick these up on there.
Yep.
You can pick this up on there, and all these other sauces as well, which are.
And he's also got some fantastic bundles on the website as well.
Oh, right. I was going to say. I didn't lift it up that high. You know.
So no, check those out because you can make yourself up some really good little bundles with a mix of sauces on there for
Save yourself a few quid
price.
Yeah.
So yeah, would absolutely recommend that.
Awesome. Well, I think that's enough from us for now.
It is.
Thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one.